Good afternoon. I hope you are having the most fabulous day today. A huge welcome to our last Lunch and Learn on health and movement science. It has been my absolute pleasure to chat to you over the last 10 days about my practices, my approaches, what you can do to really take the pressure off inside health and movement science for next year by joining us inside our HMS membership. Look, I love looking at curriculum. I love doing a deep dive. Teaching and learning activities is my go-to. I just get so much energy and creativity out of actually creating resources and really practical and engaging teaching and learning activities. So if that's what you know and love from me inside what I've done for CAFS, EC, SLR, past child studies, PDH, and the rest, we can't wait to support you inside our health and movement science membership. Now, we are close to 60 members. It was my goal to have 60 members by the end of today. So we are very close to that goal, and we can't wait to support all of you inside our brand new membership that will help us for next year. So lots of you have been asking questions about what does this membership actually look like? Like, what do I actually get, Kell? When you join us inside the Health and Movement Science membership, you'll get access to 12-month support, ongoing support, not just 4 courses, not just a couple of days of workshops, ongoing support as we tackle the Health and Movement Science syllabus together next year and over the next 12 months. So if you join us today, you'll get access to all of the masterclasses and all of the resources that are already sitting inside our portal. The portal is like Netflix. You can pick and choose according to what your needs and wants are. And I'm going to show you in a second what that actually looks like inside the portal. The biggest thing for me, the biggest value or bang for our buck, are the teaching and learning activities that you'll get immediate access to. And of course, as we start to build on our resource library of resources inside that. So let me show you inside the portal. I'm going to share my screen now, and I'm going to show you inside what it actually looks like. So you'll get access to our master classes, and our master classes are twice a term live on a Thursday evening at 8 o'clock. So you'll join us and you'll be able to discuss with your colleagues what we're covering. You'll also get access to a whole heap of resources that night to help you implement HMS next day. So literally immediate access to these resources. So let me show you inside the portal. So you're on my website, you go to log in. So if you have snapped up a resource from us before, or if you're part of the CAFS collective, you log in, and then behind the magic house of your learning library, you'll see your membership. So let's have a look at the resource. There's a welcome from me. You'll have details about our Zoom room. You'll also have access to all of the masterclasses that we've already covered so far over the last, 7 months or so. My easiest way to have a look is to look through those categories. So each of our masterclasses are like housed under the category of certain things. It makes the acronym purposeful resources and purposeful learning. So like Netflix, if you want to kind of like go into a comedy episode or a show, for HMS, if you want to look at planning and organising, you go into that category and have a little look around. So let me show you what's in there already. So we have our 12 months of support, what that's actually going to look like from now when you join all the way through to this time next year. So it is a 12 months membership. It is like a subscription, like you would join the gym, like you would have your Netflix subscription renewed. It renews every 12 months. So all of the details are there for the next 12 months. A bit of a webinar from me when we first started. Let's have a look at the very first thing. So scope and sequence, I provide you with 8 different versions of our scope and sequences. So you get access to that masterclass. So the video is there. Then you'll also get access to resources. So Let me see if this does this live. It does. Great. I can show you what these look like. Let's go to sample number 7. So you'll have immediate access to all these resources. Put your school's name at the top, change the school colours, and away you go. Magic, it's done. So you'll have access to 8 scope and sequences already for health and movement science. You'll also have access to some assessment schedules. So let's go back to our categories. So back in here. So one of our areas is student assessment and reporting. Again, reporting comments will come next year. So you'll have access to all of the resources we shared in our masterclass on assessment, and that will build over the years. So let's have a look at some samples. Again, making a copy into your own Google Drive. Magic button. Let's increase that so you can see. So again, everything I do, I'm not going to reinvent the wheel for you. I'll do it. You can tweak it, you can change it, and away you go. You can then put your school's name to it. So this is ready and good to go. So you can have access to that, tweak the outcomes, tweak the weightings, and you're done. Magic. So that is inside that particular masterclass. Let's go back one more. We also have done a deep dive already into the collaborative investigation a number of times. So you'll see like the purpose behind collaboration, that type of thing. You'll also get access to resources and booklets that will help you inside your classroom for next year. So let's have a look. I'll show you this way. This view is different. Where do we go? Let me stop sharing my screen. And I'll show you inside these resources. So for example, this particular resource was shared for you guys to have access to tools to help with the collaborative investigation. So making sure, you have immediate access to these resources. As you can see, the legwork has been done in the background. I've spent time creating these resources, so I literally go pick up, go into class and use them straight away. So these are all things that you'll be able to use next year as you roll out the collaborative investigation for the very first time with your PDHPE/HMS kids, your HMS kids, using my 20 years experience in CAFS. I know the research side of things is freaking people out a little bit. People are quite nervous about what this is going to look like on the ground. I want you to calm your farm. I want you to be rest assured that all of the resources that I have developed for CAFS in research and all the resources that I think will be beneficial when you actually collaborate with your kids will be created for you in the Health and Movement Science membership. So no longer where you go to a course and people are just talking at you the whole day, or you might have other people who are just chewing your ear off, or I was going to say bitching. I can say bitching. Can I? Can I say bitching? Who are whinging about the Health and Movement Science syllabus. We get rid of all of that. We get rid of the fluff and we give you the goods that you need and want. And that's what I think the benefit here is that you have them on a silver platter ready to access. So there's some resources in there. What else can I show you? It's like, an open house. Of course, we then have masterclasses to help you. Tiny video, 45 minutes. We kind of chat for about 45. I'll do some leading, for some facilitating, and then back and forwards, and then you guys get to ask any HMS questions that you have. So we have covered quite a few things. When you get access to the portal already, you'll have access to sample scope and sequences ready to go, assessment schedules ready to go. You'll also have this really great document that we came up with ready for health for individuals and communities. So I'll show you what that looks like. So again, the masterclass, but then you'll get access to this particular mapping document. I'll just stop and reshare again. It just takes me to another portal. So this one was for the Body and Mind in Motion, which members will get next term. So as you can see, we've mapped HMS content to the current PDHPE content. Of course, that has also been done for our health for individuals and communities. So I'll just reshare again. So same sort of thing where you can kind of go, I'm going to repurpose what I have and reimagine what our PDHPE course looks like. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. That's a massive message. Tiny tweaks, as we do always, to then kind of go, all right, that worked with my kids. I've learned from those mistakes or those challenges. What are we going to do to move forward? So this is just one sample. The other thing I'd love to show you is what we've started to work on for our resources inside health and movement, inside health and movement, but inside health for individuals and communities. So, sorry, wrong one. So what we've already started to do is map some, I'm just going to present, show my screen again, map some documents, like some teaching and learning activities against the syllabus. So you'll see here we've got the syllabus, and then if you've taken any of our packages, CAFS, EC, SLR, Past, Child Studies, this will be quite familiar for you. So we have the content, we have the background, we have some really great links and YouTube, videos, that sort of thing. And then dot point or content point, I'm going to say HMS is content point by content point, you'll have access to differentiated teaching and learning activities. You'll have access to a whole heap of things that is going to save you heaps of time. So what the kids will be doing in class, maybe some reflection questions, some extension or homework questions, exam prep questions to come. So you can see we're kind of building this out as we go. That one's pretty much good to go. And I will do the research for you. So our good friend, the Sustainable Development Goals, which I know some of you, again, are a little bit nervous about because it's brand new, I'll do the legwork. I'll find the stuff, I'll create it and bring it together for you. So all you need to do is go, okay, I like this, I like this. Okay, I'm now going to teach that side of things in the classroom. So I hope it gives you a bit of a snapshot as to what's really involved in the membership. And if you want to save time, if you want to save your energy, if you want to get back to just focusing on your kids in the classroom and you doing your good work, you doing your magic inside your HMS classroom next year, I can't wait to support you in our growing membership. So we have about 60 members, there's a couple who have to finalise their paperwork today. We would love to support so many more of you across New South Wales, because I know I've been there and done that. I've slogged away and flogged myself for so many years trying to come up with new ideas and resources. And I know the weekends, I know the holidays and the afternoons are often spent creating resources. And if you want that time back, but if you also would love to join a whole team of PDHPE teachers who are literally doing it just like you, we would love to welcome you inside the membership. thelearnnet.com/HMS is where you need to go. I cannot wait to support you. It's going to be huge. It's going to be good. It's going to be massive. But together, we'll tackle the new syllabus. So thank you so much for letting me show up over the last 10 days. I know it's a lot. If you follow me on Instagram, thank you for sticking around. We'll go back to our regular schedules, and our beautiful CAFS collective and CAFS teachers, don't stress. We'll be bringing the goods for you as well alongside our HMS, because I realised last year that I didn't just teach CAFS for 16 years. PDHPE and CAFS is my go-to, and I feel very blessed to be able to do this work for you and with you. And so thank you for letting me show up and spam you a lot over the last 10 days. I know it's a lot, but look, that's the way that the message gets across. So thanks so much, everyone. I really appreciate you, and thanks so much for letting me show up. Take care.